Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh,
Waalaikumsalam
ma'am.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ma'am.
And good morning, guys.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah, how's life going today?
Fine, ma'am.
Alhamdulillah,
Good,
good,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Nice to hear you news. In this section, we will hear some arguments or opinions on the issue of homeschooling. So I give you chance, guys, who wanna share the idea about agree and disagreement of homeschooling. Filsa. Okay, I give you chance to share your arguments, Filsa.
Okay, ma'am.
Please.
First of all, homeschooling is a system of education for children, but it takes place not in formal building or not in school building, and it's usually undertaken directly by parents or tutors. There are some people who agree and disagree with homeschooling. The reason why people agree with homeschooling is in homeschooling children can avoid it from the diverse association. Children will get the maximum religious education and homeschooling has the flexible time for children. With homeschooling in home, the tutors or parents can give the religious knowledge. They can guide the children to practice the religious education directly. It is different with the formal school. In formal school, the tutor cannot supervise the children intensively and their parents cannot guide the children directly. In another advantage in homeschooling, it has flexible time. When children in formal school, they cannot be absent because they must present every day. If they get sick, they must make a permission letter. It will be the different if the children take the homeschooling. The time to study is more flexible. When they cannot study in that day, they can cancel or change the schedule with the tutors. It is why parents agree with the homeschooling. I think that is for my argument.
Nice. Yeah, appreciation to Filsa's argument about homeschooling. Yeah, so Filsa elaborate arguments from positive sides of homeschooling and negative sides from homeschooling. Yeah, next let's hear the other opinions about homeschooling. Sahrani? Yeah, Sahrani wanna share the idea. Please, Sahran.
Okay, ma'am. I strongly disagree with homeschooling argument because it leads children to be lazy in learning because they must think that their parents, either mother or father, is not their school teacher. This can eliminate the nature of their discipline if allowed to continue. Besides that, with homeschooling, children will only know their families and socialize less with their environment different when compared to school in general. Every day they will have greater opportunities to socialize with more people. I think that it my argument, ma'am.
Okay, nice. Give applause. The arguments of homeschooling from Shahrani. So she compares the positive side and negative side schooling and public. Some other opinions about homeschooling, please. Yeah, seems Dahyar wanna say something. Yes, Dahyar?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
For me, many people disagree about homeschooling because they think it's expensive.
Yeah.
For me, nobody force you to take homeschooling,
Mm-hmm.
and for state school, I think why state school exists because the government are pretty sure that if you are not in the school, you are not study. So the conclusion is uh, no matter how you study, no matter where you study, the main point is you study.
Okay, yeah, applause. homeschooling because of some reasons. Yeah, the first reasons because expensive. The state school, public school has also positive sides of public school. Any more opinions about homeschooling? Auliska wanna share the idea, please, Auliska.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Auliska Putri, and thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. On this occasion, I will explain my argument about homeschooling. I think the decision to homeschooling is up to the child parents and, of course, the child. Some children who choose homeschooling usually have problems in public school. For example, in public school, they are ridiculed and get bullied by arrogant bad guys in public schools. Actually, homeschooling has many benefits that public schools don't have. Homeschooling children will be closer to their parents because they can spend more time together. Besides that, homeschooling makes children not feel pressured because they have to do a lot of exams. It will make children depressed. From homeschooling, children can learn independently according to their abilities and not measured by exams. These children have the opportunity to explore learning according to their respective learning styles. Homeschooling is also able to provide a better learning situation than in public school. Learning time at homeschooling is flexible and not as rigid as at public school. Some people think children who choose homeschooling are children who have social and antisocial problems, even though homeschool children can still social as well. Homeschooling will also improve children's health because children will not eat from the canteen or cafeteria, which may be unhealthy. So, actually, homeschooling has many benefits. It all comes back to the choice of parents and children to choose homeschooling or public schools, because both have the same goal of providing knowledge to children and each school have its own advantages. Maybe that's